Well, welcome to this episode, everybody. We got so much to talk about now. I got a lot of viewer stuff that I want to share with you, but the main reason I'm sure you clickbaited this article is the pre-sale access for Inside Track Club members for Harbor Freight's Black Friday sale. That's right, Wednesday, the 27th, which is tomorrow, if I get this video out today, the whole day, Inside Track Club members will get Black Friday prices on Wednesday. So don't have to mess with the crowds or anything else. That's a big benefit of being an Inside Track Club member. So I'm going to give you my two picks and then we'll move on to viewer email. So I kind of scanned through here and a lot of this is almost same old, like you're yawning. Oh, yeah, Dale, I'm bored. Dazzle me, Dale. Okay, hey, I have two picks, but the 301 piece for $169.99 and what is that, like $30 off? And everybody raves about this. I have not gotten it yet, but everybody raves about it. So while we're going down through, and we're walking. Everybody is keeping up. The combination ratchet wrenches are pretty good, but last summer they had these for $18. So I don't know what the deal is here, but did I miss something? Let me go back up. I think I missed something. Did I miss something? Did you guys see me miss something? I'm going back up because I think I missed something. Yes. Pick number one, right here. The 30-inch 5-drawer mechanics tool carts. U.S. General Harbor Freight. I know, but Dale, what about the 169 coupon? That's right. The 169 coupon is still there. Here it is. Let me tell you, this coupon is, you don't have to be an Inside Track Club member. It's $169, and you guys have seen this year over the course of my videos how the price on this thing has gone up, probably because of tariffs or whatever. But I'm serious, guys. I think this coupon, once it expires on the 31st of December, I don't think we're going to see this kind of price on them again. Especially since everybody's like, oh, please, Mr. Manager, can I get this? Can I get one of the pretty green one for this? And, they have to make an exception. They get in trouble. So the reason this is a pick is because of the $10 difference for Inside Track Club members. Go get somebody to get one for you with their membership. It's only $10 difference, and you don't have to ask the manager for an exception like you do the 169 coupon. You can get any color you want. But if you wanted the red, black, or blue one, okay, fine. Use the 169 coupon. But this is a heck of a deal. It's $10 difference, and you can pick any color you want. You don't have to talk to a manager or ask for an exception. If you're an Inside Track member, go get it. If you're not, go get it Friday, on Black Friday, and brave the crowds. That is pick number one. Don't forget that this coupon, the 169, expires December 31st. We probably will never see the price again. No, don't send me flowers. I'll get over it. I'll be all right. I'll somehow find the courage to move along. And this is number two. It's going to be the 390 Lumen. This is a light that everybody raves about, and I have a couple of them, and there's little that's cooler than these lights. Now, yeah, I know they have a new one out, and it's $50, and it's got all these pieces that you get to lose, and you probably end up with this light anyway, and paid more money for it. It is a higher lumen light, but I'm going to throw my money at this one. And it's, even the best sale prices during the year is still $1 cheaper. So you might as well, take this coupon here and grab it. I'm going to have screen captures for these for you, by the way. So, go ahead and grab this one. I'll have links in the information below for the picks, not for any of the other stuff, just the picks. You go get the coupons for the other stuff if you want them. Here is your bonus item. It's going to be the pneumatic adjustable roller seat. I've been wanting to get one of these. The wife said she would get me one. When they're $20. And here they are for another $1 off. So if you're going to be out there anyway and you've always wanted one, why not save $1? Now, last couple of tips. Don't forget to take your freebie coupon. Go out to hfqpdb.com. There'll be a link in the info below. And go ahead and find you your freebie coupon and take that. The hfqpdb.com application on your phone lets you put those coupons in a little basket type thing. So when you get up to checkout, all your coupons are right there. You just swipe and let them scan them and get your savings and check out. I mean, it can't be easier than that. Or if you don't want to do all that, just take my screen captures here, pause the video a minute, do a, I think on my phone it's the front button on the bottom and the power on off button. You know, push them at the same time and wait for a second and it does a screen capture. Do it something like that and you guys are good to go. Now, before we get into the email, I wanted to show you these couple of real quick pictures I got from Home Depot. The first one is this, I don't even know what to think of this. I guess it's the black plastic mile here. The on Instagram, when I posted this, I called it a tidal wave of no peak plastic that Home Depot has up over the whole center aisle here so that you can't see the prices before Black Friday. So apparently they're going to go through a couple of days here of not showing this stuff, but they are gearing up, so it is on apparently. Next picture here, I got a chance, this is so cool, I got a chance to get a picture of both the old and the new version of this Husky 52-inch combo that is at my local Home Depot. And man, when you put these two things together, you really do see a little bit of a difference here. Right off the bat, you could see that the new one on the left here, the old one's on the right. On the left here, you now have a work surface built onto the bottom right drawer of the chest for this combo. That's very, very cool. And no, you're not imagining things. That drawer is not as tall as the drawer on the right. Now, I'm not reviewing these. There's not an exact measurement. But they've also done that on the chest. What you can see is that, you can't see it from here, but you can see below there on the chest for the new version on the left that the drawers seem to be taller on the roller cabinet. Well, that's because they made the very bottom two drawers, the big ones that hold all your, junk drawer, your, I know I use mine for, on my big Husky, I use them for the power tools. So they made that one a little bit shallower. It's not quite as deep, and then they distributed the difference between the next few drawers up. So you still get the locking drawer on the left. It's just a little more shallow. It's not the most shallow drawers, but they're a little more shallow because it's, of course, right next to this one that has the worktop. So the worktop's very cool. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you was this LED light. Now, I was kind of making fun of the sign guy here because it points up, but it's actually right here. It occurred to me that maybe this is magnetic, so it'll probably, you can put it up there on the top of the lid for the tool till and have a nicer lighted up area for your tool till. I was kind of expecting that it would look like this little stubby one that came with my Husky, but it does not. It's kind of a long, maybe almost the whole length, but it's a good long LED light strip that comes with the new version of the Husky. Now, you probably saw me post out on my community page, if you're a member of my community, the sale that's going on these, and I'm seeing different things. What I saw for a Black Friday deal is different than what the bear was seeing over there, but it showed $100 off, and mine showed a couple of $100 off. So I guess we'll find out after the Black Friday sale. Maybe somebody will be good enough to tell me if they're brave enough to go in there. what that actually ended up being. It could be that there is a Black Friday sale on a version of this that is not heavy duty. These are both heavy duty. They have HD right in the part number, but there is um, a identical one to the one on the right, the older model, that has a lesser gauge of steel that sells for about $100 cheaper. So I don't know what was going on with that. There was no part number on the Black Friday list. So they got these out where you could see them for Black Friday. So I don't know. We'll see. Now let's move along to viewer mail. Okay, so you guys might remember this video that I'm linking to up here in the top corner here too. All information and links and comments below. So check those out. I kind of got ribbed a little bit about that video by Hippies and Hipsters, Jesse over there, who said, what do you mean useless? Make it more useful. I implied that it was useless and I made it useful, and he was giving me a ribbon about it, and I had to see it. He sent me these couple of pictures and I just had to share it with you guys. Look at this guy. I love these pictures. So funny. I mean, I think he's got hidden in here a can of PB Blaster, a couple of other things, but just gobs of stuff. You could see he's got ratchets in here, screwdrivers. Got that freebie LED light there from Harbor Freight. I mean, Jesse, this thing is, all I can say is this thing is not useless to Jesse. It's already useful for Jesse, because man, look at this thing. Yeah, he's got something crammed in there. And he had actually sent another picture, and I don't have it here, but I wanted to tell you guys about it, where he took a picture underneath of it so you could see it's not sitting on a little precipice or anything like that. All this weight from all the stuff he has in here is on the magnets. So yeah, it's holding up all this weight with the 6 magnets that come on that Harbor Freight spray can holder that Jesse bought. Look at that thing. So one lone spray can in the spray can holder, and all the rest of it is just, maybe he's got a couple of cans there. He's got a bunch of stuff. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out is, talk about your hard working guys. Look at the patina on this toolbox. Doesn't that look great? It's like, Jesse, if anybody complains to you to paint your toolbox, clear coat it, because that looks great, man. I think that thing looks awesome. So thanks for sending us that, Jesse. We appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It's kind of a cool picture to see what everybody's doing out there. Okay, my next little piece of viewer email here. This is a still from Dewey Did It channel. I'll put a link to the channel, and of course everything's links and information below. Dewey has just bought this 44-inch. He has a 5-drawer 30-inch US General tool cart, and he just did this 44-inch tool cart, and he has a brilliant plan for getting his Black Friday money on it. So, go over and see his video. I'll put a link in the cards, and there'll be a link below. But so Dewey got this 44-inch tool cart. He had a 5-drawer tool cart, and he does a really good tool cart tour. He outgrew that. He got this 44-inch, and he's looking to do some mods for it. And he referred to my mods video and is looking forward to doing a few himself. I found out something I didn't know about this, so go and check out Dewey Did It channel, his video. He's got some RC car stuff, but it looks like he's going to be getting into more of the toolbox and stuff too. So maybe a general channel that's kind of like mine, still guy interest stuff, but a little more general. So go check that out. Now, the next one that I have here is from Randy, who sent this picture to me. He sent a couple of pictures. I picked this one because I think it shows the best. He did a couple of his own mods. He kind of modded beyond mine. The modification I had was from my 5 mods video where we talked about the magnets, where you could, bolt them, or just all the different things you could do with magnets. Anyway, you'll remember Toolhead 147 had this tip where you could back to back the magnets and put a bolt through them, and that way you didn't have to drill holes, and you could, stick one magnet to the inside of the lid of your toolbox, and then you had a magnet facing out that you could put your tools on. So Randy kind of modified that idea a little bit here. Now, you may also remember my taking care of the finish and the cobalt blue Krylon paint that matches pretty good to this. I'll link to the 5 mods video in case you haven't seen it, but most people have. Look at how well that matches. He painted the whole magnet so that it matched his cart. Now he's got a magnetic clip up here. But I'm going to zoom in here if I can. What Randy did took it a step further here. And this is the kind of stuff I really love to see from you guys. He took it a little bit further here, and he drilled the holes bigger so that the existing carriage bolt hardware on the cart would work with it. So he drilled a bigger hole, but then he meticulously, I imagine, used a file or something to square off those holes so that the lock square underneath of the head of the bolt, the carriage bolt, would fit into that hole that he had drilled and then, fashioned into a square. And so now, you don't have to worry about somebody getting a wrench on there or getting a pair of pliers or something on there and loosening stuff up and taking it. And you can see it worked out really good for him. It looks awesome. He's got a couple of magnets on there, but I thought this one looked the best. Good job, Randy. Keep those coming. Here is an email right below here. Send it to blindguycan@gmail.com and see if it makes it into the next viewer email. Now, my final one is I want to send a big shout out to the most awesome Joe Smith. Now, everybody's like, who's Joe Smith? Or, yeah, I know Joe Smith. Well, there's probably about a bazillion people who know Joe Smith. But if you're in the community, you probably already know Joe Smith because he's kind of cool. He calls everybody else a hero, but he's kind of a hero because while he does have his own channel, he puts a lot of time. I've seen him as a moderator on many other channels, and a darn good one too, because he has a set of rules that he uses and shares so that people are aware and understand of, very well what kind of warnings you'll get and what'll get you banned or that sort of thing. So really, really awesome guy, takes care of the Den of Tools, Justin Dow, I think he's probably out of client graphic sites. So, just a amazing guy. You got to go see some of his videos. I'll put a link to his channel as well. I don't know if I'm going to get all the cards in here, but I'll certainly try. But Joe Smith had been messaging back and forth with me, and he is associated with a vet charity. Now, the big issue we're looking at here is that he is in Arkansas, I'm in Arizona, and there's like, 3 states between us here. So the logistics, I don't know if they're going to line up or not, but I would just love, it sounds like the cart, the Project Blue Sky cart we did, would be right up Joe's alley. And it will get into a training program, or maybe even, who knows, the hands of a vet that's trying to start his own business for vets to do this kind of work. Either way, that is a good possibility that might go out there to Arkansas. So, especially if we find a way to get it there. So Joe has the most amazing computer setup. He's been watching my Blue Sky videos, and he has this most amazing setup. And it was so funny because he has this very busy small engine repair workshop, motor shop, and he's got the most amazing build computer in there. I was watching his video. I'll put a link below to that video. And he opened up the side of it, and I'm like, what's wrong with this thing? This is really clean. Being in that field for a long time, I'm used to seeing very dirty computers, but this computer was so clean. I mean, I was telling Joe I made little pillow Ziploc bags out of dust bunny and mouse nests and stuff that I pulled out of the inside of people's computers when they finally called me to come clean them or something like that. So it was really cool to see somebody. He wasn't even opening it up to show that. He was just showing the inside of the computer, whatever. And it's like, wow, that thing's probably about one of the cleanest computers that I've ever seen. But it looks like he may have built that himself, and his setup in his shop is just really cool. I was particularly impressed with the way cable management was done. And he has a couple of access points for that computer, it looks like. So very well done. Big shout out to Joe Smith. Go see his channel. Say hi to him if you're over at the Den of Tools or Justin Dow's channel or one of those other guys watching one of their streams or whatever, because he'll be out there moderating. You'll see him. So that is just about going to wrap up this video. I was hoping it would be real quick. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. I totally very much appreciate all of my subscribers. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I hope I never sound insincere when I say that. I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed to this channel. Now, if you're coming up on a Black Friday weekend, good luck to you. Put on your best armor and go out there and get you some. Take care, everybody.